Hi, my friend Mickey and I are celebrating the 100th anniversary of the Disney Company, and that's quite a milestone. This 100 Years of Wonder celebration is happening throughout the world, and especially at Disneyland Resort. I had the opportunity to preview much of what's going on this year, and I think you'll find it quite fascinating. Take a look. I am here now with Rachel, who's a spokesperson for Disney Resort, and we are here because it's the 100th anniversary of the Disney Company, which is a milestone in itself. But tell us what's going on this year and what's happening here.
Of course. Well, first of all, welcome. We're here at Disneyland Resort in front of the gorgeous Sleeping Beauty Castle, celebrating here for the heart of the 100th anniversary of the Walt Disney Company. And building this resort was a huge milestone for Walt Disney. So what better place to commemorate it than right here at the original Magic Kingdom?
And what special well, we know the Disney, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is a special attraction coming this year, but what other specialties do you have coming to commemorate 100?
I would say one thing to look out for are food and beverages. I know right after this, I'm going to go try a platinum trifle, these decadent little desserts. Oh, I can't wait to get my hands on one. And also merchandise. I was just looking through it the other day with my mommy, and she pointed out a stainless steel tumbler with gorgeous artwork of Walt and Mickey walking hand in hand. I think I'm going to get it for her for maybe an early Valentine's gift. Just a sweet way to really celebrate and commemorate the moment. But the biggest thing, I would say, you're walking down Main Street, USA, you see the purple and platinum decor, you look at the castle, it's lovely, but you might run into characters.
Of course.
Of course.
Characters here, obviously.
Yes, and
so
I like to call them our Elite Eight.
Elite Eight.
Some of our, yes, we have our Fab Five, but we decided this year to give 8 characters special attire to commemorate the season. You want to try to name them all?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay.
Mickey.
Yes.
Minnie.
Yes.
Daisy.
Yes.
I love Daisy. Donald.
Yes. Pluto.
Pluto. We forgot Pluto.
And
Chip and Dale.
And last but not least,
Goofy.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. How
Speaking
sparkly.
of attire,
He is really sporting
it.
oh my gosh.
Beautiful, very sparkling, very optimistic and creative to reflect the cast members here and all of our hard work.
Do a little twirl. Show everybody your outfit.
Give us a distinctly Disney dazzle. All right, you ready to celebrate some more?
Yes, let's go.
Let's do it.
We're going to go with Goofy now. See you. My viewers know one of my favorite things about coming to Disneyland and Disney California Adventure, food. So I'm here right now with Chef Toby. He's going to take us through all the fun things and the new gourmet, delicious items that they have for the Disney 100th anniversary. Hi, Chef.
Hello, hello. Nice to see you. We're going to take you on a tour throughout the park. All of these offerings, if you want to start to reference and research your items, go to Disney Parks blog and look up the foodie guide, and you can find all the location of these items throughout the resort. We have our churro, which will be our Disney churro, our Disney 100 churro for this year. It is going to be a cherry sugar, a vanilla icing, as well as a candy-coated chocolate pearls. That's going to be in multiple locations in both parks.
Okay.
Okay. The trifle will be in a few locations. This is a beautiful flavor to it, layered out with cookie crumbs, vanilla pudding, and cookies and cream and berry compote.
I tried that. That is really delicious.
Right, it's delicious. Over here in Disney's California Adventure, we do have Schmoozies. They do their amazing shakes. This is our Steamboat Willie cookies and cream shake. We have our lemon chiffon pie in a couple of different places. We do carry that at Hungry Bear Restaurant over in Disneyland. Here at Disney's California Adventure at Clarabelle's, we also have our Snickers Sundae.
Oh, now you're talking.
Yeah.
That
We have butter pecan ice cream. We have a chocolate candy shell over the top, Snicker pieces, and peanuts and caramel. I mean,
Okay,
it's a mouthful.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Right?
Ask me.
It's a meal all in itself.
Yes.
We can't do all just sweets. We all have to have some savory. So over at Hungry Bear Restaurant, we have our potato cheddar burger, which is potato planks dusted in a spicy seasoning, flame broiled patty, and then we have a bacon green chili cheese sauce on top of that, served on brioche.
That's an interesting combination.
Oh yeah, that's amazing flavors in that one.
Okay.
We do have on the right-hand side over here, or sorry, on your left, my apologies, we have the Mr. Banks chocolate tart, which is over at Jolly Holiday Bakery, the only place you can get that. And another exclusivity at the Magic Key Terrace and at Blue Bayou Restaurant will be our celebration cake, complete with a shooting star candy on top.
Oh, wow, I didn't notice that. That's adorable. And what's the star made out of?
Just chocolate.
Just chocolate? I mean, it's chocolate.
It's filled with Disney magic, but I can't give you much more than that.
Okay.
We do have merchandise throughout the parks for food and beverage. We have our popcorn buckets, our chromed Disney 100 popcorn bucket, and multiple locations for that.
Okay.
We have our stainless steel tumbler with Walt and Mickey on there. That one's been a big hit.
Okay.
We do have a Mickey sipper this year, which has been a huge buzz coming out.
Oh, I've got to get one of those.
Yeah,
That's perfect.
It's a lot of fun. So
Yes.
if you haven't seen these ones, these are a great little fun thing to have.
Where do we catch? Where do we
Multiple
get
locations. Check
All
the
around?
foodie guide and you'll see all the locations.
those? Okay, now that is absolutely really adorable. I mean, after you drink it, you got to put it on table.
Right.
You can't put it away. It's
Polish
so
them
cute.
up and you'll be solid.
He's so cute.
I can check my makeup in it.
You look fine.
Right.
Fabulous.
Multiple locations also have the sipper cup as well as the poison apple stein. We've decorated it in purple and chrome this year to really make it pop.
Yes, purple is the big color here.
It is. A lot of these offerings will be carried throughout the whole year. Some of
Okay.
the offerings will be pulsed in and out. So like the sundae will be here for only about 3 or 4 months. The shake will be here for 3 or 4 months, but we're going to replace with something even better. Same thing with the shake. It'll come up, we'll bring something new, something fresh, something that pops even more than this item.
Okay, so we come back again in 3 months and get another fabulous.
Yep, just check the foodie guide. We'll make
concoction.
sure it keeps updated as
Yes,
much as we can.
yes.
We have a lemon tea cake for you to try though.
This looks.
Light and decadent lemon cake with a lemon curd filling. And then we do a vanilla
Okay.
chantilly cream on top of that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go.
Right? Very decadent, very light, and just
This
punches
is
flavor.
so good. Oh, I love this. Can I keep it?
Yeah, it's all yours.
Okay. I'm taking this with me. This is so good. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
The Magic Happens Parade premiered right before COVID, and it only lasted probably a month or so. It is now back in celebration of the 100th anniversary of Disney. Here you go. I am here now with Mikey and Mickey.
Yep.
First thing I noticed is your new Disney 100 name tags. Besides your name, you all get to choose a different character, and you chose.
Yeah, the one and only Mickey Mouse, because it all started
With
with a
a mouse,
mouse, right?
yes.
So right there. And what
Oh,
a
he's so
better way to bring in the 100 anniversary of the Walt Disney Company than keeping Mickey right beside me.
Right. Well, tell us a little bit about what's going on for this year. It's an amazing year. I mean, how many companies do you know that are around for 100 years? I mean, let's face it.
Yeah,
So what's
exactly.
going
We
on?
have so much going on, and we're so excited that the heart of the celebration is right here at the Disneyland Resort. We talked earlier, you already went on our brand new attraction, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Fabulous. I love it. My new favorite.
Yeah, and of course, you know, Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, the first time that they star in an attraction here at the Disneyland Resort.
Long overdue. Those guys really, but you did it right when they
Thank
did
you,
this.
yeah.
Yes.
And of course, here at Disney, we always give boundless options. So it's not just one nighttime spectacular. We actually have two nighttime spectaculars. We have Wondrous Journeys, which takes place right here at Disneyland Park.
Fabulous.
And if you go to Disney California Adventure, we have World of Color 1. And as you know, this is one of the most incredible shows. It uses fountains, it has fog, it has flame effects, it has lasers, it has projections. And that's just like the parts. It's like, what story are we going to tell? And since we are storytellers here at the Walt Disney Company, we decided it would be best to showcase how one small action, like a tiny drop in water, can start a ripple, and that can create a wave of change just like Walt Disney did. So in that show, you're going to see not just Walt Disney Animation Studios, you're going to see Pixar Animation Studios, the Avengers, and also Star Wars. All those characters, stories, and just the feeling of excitement that you've come to know from those properties are all together in one fantastic show.
And it's over the water there. But if you stand too close, you're going to get splashed. So that's just a little warning to everybody that comes.
Just part of the immersive experience,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
And you
It's
can
really
also get the Magic Band.
Yes.
I don't know if you know about this, but there you go. Look at that. You got a regular
Magic Band.
Disney 100. So it will have the colors and it'll vibrate, so it's in sync with both of our nighttime spectacular shows.
Right. So when all the lights are going off purple, your band will turn purple. I mean, it just goes with the flow. I mean, it's a great experience. It's fun, and all through the park, these Disney 100 magic bands show. Tell us what else they do. They do a lot of stuff around the park.
Oh yeah, you can go to Disneyland.com. There's so many things to detail. But one thing I do want to mention that's really important is when you come into Disneyland Park, on the right-hand side, if you go into the Opera House, we have a brand new exhibit. And this is really like the heart of the celebration, because it's about how Walt Disney, his entire life, he just wanted people to enter into these fantastic worlds that he created. So it's how do you take his animated films and get people inside them? What are the attractions based off those? Like Peter Pan, we have the Storybook Land canal boats, and then in turn how those attractions here at Disneyland have helped inspire films.
Yes. So it's in the Opera House where Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln has been. It's on hiatus now or is it still showing?
You go to Disneyland.com.
Okay, we will do that. Disneyland.com. But also, besides we spoke about the characters' new attire for the occasion. What else? There's new decorations.
Yeah, as you can see, Disneyland is just alive. We have the horse-drawn carriage coming down Main Street. We also have this fantastic platinum and purple bunting. And if you look at Sleeping Beauty Castle, there's the Disney 100 medallion. And on that medallion are Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather from Sleeping Beauty. And you're going to see them here. If you go to Disney California Adventure Park, you'll see them at Carthay Circle. They're even in downtown Disney as well.
Yeah, and they've been minor characters basically, but they are brought to the forefront now. They are fairy godmothers. Well, thank you very much, Mikey and Mickey. We're going to end with some of the decor around Disneyland. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is now open for all guests of the park in Toontown. This is a really fun ride. It's the queue getting into it is amazing. You have to take extra time just to enjoy the props that they have put together. It's fascinating. The people at the folks at Disney really know how to put on a show. Anyway, the ride itself is fun. Just make sure you don't eat a lot before you go on, because there are a couple jolts in there. It's not scary, but it's a lot of fun. I am standing in front of the newly opened Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad. This is fantastic. This is Marnie. She's project manager here. This is a magnificent ride. I have to predict from the offset, I think this is going to be the #1 ride in the entire park this year. It's fabulous. I had the opportunity to ride it twice yesterday. I can't believe it. It's wonderful.
Well, we're so proud. We're so proud of the attraction, and we're so proud to have Mickey and Minnie have their first attraction at the Disneyland Resort. And what makes it more special is that we're here celebrating the Disney 100th anniversary.
It's incredible. It all comes together this year. You know, it really does. And Mickey and Minnie, they've always been hosts here in Disneyland. Now they have their own attraction. Does this differ from the one in Florida?
Absolutely. So I think the thing that differentiates us from Florida is that we live in the El Capitan Theater, And our queue is an amazing tribute to Mickey throughout the years. So
Yes.
we're really excited to be able to celebrate Mickey in that way, and it makes the waiting for the ride all that more special.
The queue getting into the line is just as amazing as the ride itself. You have to go through it a few times to catch everything. There's just so much.
Right.
How long did it take you from the start of the inception to getting it all together?
It takes several years to pull something like this together. I mean, we have amazing storytellers and artists and architects and engineers and ride engineers and our show teams all come together to get us to a place where we can construct it and produce it. So it really is very special.
And this is for all ages. I mean, I had little kids on my ride with me. I had adults. This is something everybody can enjoy. But I do have to say, I don't think it's good to ride it right after you've had a big meal. Because it's fun, but it is a little jerky, but it's not going to bother anybody if you're doing that. It's its own, I mean, it's on one level.
Right, it's all on
It's
one
just
level.
the visuals are amazing.
Spectacular. You know, we are all about our shows, right?
Yes.
So it's the storytelling and the shows, and our team has done an amazing job of seamlessly producing a show that is combined with classic Disney storytelling along with the new, more modernized techniques that we use in technology today with projection and lighting. So we are really so proud of this attraction.
The projections are amazing. I mean, you don't know where to look when you're riding it. You don't know, do I go here? Do I go? One time I sat on that side. The other time I started on the other side. You have to ride this a few times because it's immersive and it's so much fun.
It is.
What have been the comments people have given you so far?
Oh, they're just blown away by it. And everyone's so happy that we now have an attraction that is deserving of Mickey and Minnie in the Disneyland Resort. I mean, it's time. And it's sitting in Toontown, which is the heart of where Mickey lives. So we're really excited.
Yes, and Toontown will be opening up for the public in a couple months, but in the meantime, this is the only attraction in Toontown, and like I said, I predict this is going to be the #1 attraction in all of Disneyland this year. It's the go-to place. I love it.
Oh, thank you so much for coming.
Oh, thank
we
you
love
so
having
much.
You.
Thank you. And this definitely Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad. Disney California Adventure has a really spectacular nighttime show, World of Color 1. It's colorful, musical, magical, and enjoyable for everyone. Just don't stand right next to the water unless you want to get wet. Take a look. Wondrous Journeys, the new nighttime spectacular at Disneyland, is fabulous. I do not know how they did it. It's got fireworks, projections, and it features all of the Disney shows. It is memorable and something that must be seen over and over again to catch everything because it's really filled, jam-packed with Disney magic. Take a look. I am here now, once again, in front of this beautiful castle with Marcy, and we're going to talk about Wondrous Journeys, which is the night show. I mean, I know my fans know, my viewers know that I love the night shows here. This is my all-time favorite. It is amazing.
It is amazing. It is so hard to choose a favorite moment, but we are here for a brand new, it's not only a show, it's a nighttime spectacular. It takes place in 4 different locations right around Disneyland Park. So right now we are in front of Sleeping Beauty's castle. It is one of the main facades for it.
Right.
But let me tell you about some of the other locations. One of my favorites, right down Main Street, USA. You are completely engulfed in the surrounding projections of what it is of the 62 fully animated feature films that have been in creation from the Walt Disney Animation Studios.
How did you fit 62 into that? I mean, it was phenomenal. I'm looking around like this, and I'm missing something over there because this is so fascinating. And then I'm turning over here, and then fireworks are going out. It's all immersive. It's fabulous.
It's definitely one of those shows that is literally 100 years in the making, because we do feature films from the very beginning of the Walt Disney Company to the very modern films, and even some sneak peeks into some of our upcoming films. So I'm not going to put it out there, but maybe if you wish enough, you'll be able to see some little sneak peeks.
It's coming out in November, that movie.
It is, for sure. But it is something that you want to see more than once. Like you said, it is a different adventure from every angle. It takes me back to my childhood.
Oh,
I saw Bambi up there. I'm like, oh, Bambi and Peter Pan, and you get the classics. But then I saw a couple of hidden gems out there that are, so Mirabel is definitely part of. So Encanto, one of our more modern movies, does take place where the whole castle is actually transformed into La Casita.
yes, that castle is. I mean, how do the projections on the buildings are amazing. I mean, I couldn't stop taking pictures, but the castle itself transports itself into the different movies.
Absolutely, and that is just, again, one of my favorite locations, because we have a couple of other little tidbits at Tambi. So we know we all work with magic around here right now. Actually, Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather are right above Sleeping Beauty's castle because they are the fairy godmothers. But there's another fairy godmother that does make an appearance.
Where?
Over the actual castle, the Blue Fairy does start one of our shows, and she is one of my all-time favorites. So you cannot miss her. It is an element that is added on select nights. So not all the nights will have the enhancements that are part of the show. So it is a lot of different things. So we do invite our guests to go to Disneyland.com or the Disneyland app to kind of make sure and plan accordingly. But another one of my favorite new heroes from Big Hero 6.
Oh,
Baymax himself.
Baymax
Makes an amazing, powerful presence, because he also flies over the castle. And keep it in mind, this story is about the wondrous journeys that our artists as animators take when they're actually creating all of our feature films. So
it's
from
amazing.
The initial idea to what the layering process is going to look like, to see what's going to be omitted and committed. So we know there's always a struggle. So you see Moana going, no, not me, pick someone else. So you kind of see that, but it is always something that continues.
Yes.
Another location is actually over by Small World.
Small World is the projections there too.
They are amazing. It is the biggest canvas that we are working with, because this is literally a painter's canvas that we're bringing to life. And also over by the Rivers of America. You can definitely see it there.
Okay.
But I'm not a huge Winnie the Pooh fan, but this moment with Winnie the Pooh, I think, has been one of my favorites, where it tugs at your heart. It's not only something that you can see and hear, but you feel it. That emotion comes over you, and you just can't.
I really love Pooh.
So what was your favorite moment?
Well, I love Pooh at the end. I mean, he's seeing the castle, change, come to life and change into the various movies, and then seeing the Blue Fairy fly over, and then seeing, I love standing in Main Street because I love the projections, but then you miss some of the fireworks, and then you have to come back the next night and watch the fireworks. And
it's not that you miss it, you actually are living a different adventure.
Right.
Because honestly, one of my favorite things to do is right down Main Street, USA, when the 101 Dalmatians are just running through.
Yeah, that's another one.
I'm like, do I run with them? Do I go? Because you're literally engulfed right in it. You become part of the show.
And Peter Pan flying.
Peter Pan flying, absolutely. But back to just Winnie the Pooh, he kind of sums it all up, because when he says, can we go back to the beginning?
Yes.
Because you literally relive your childhood memories and so forth, and the narrator then turns around and says, but Winnie, all we have to do is turn the page, because there's always something else, something coming. And that is the exact story that we want to tell, because we are celebrating the 100 years of the Walt Disney Company, but there is always something coming.
And like I said, I love the night shows here, the spectaculars. This is heads and shoulders over everything you've had in how many years have Disneyland been here. This is fabulous.
Definitely not a must not miss.
It definitely is a must not miss. I can't say enough about it. I left last night after watching it thinking, oh my God, how did they do that?
You wanted to start all over again from the beginning.
I did. I'm like, cool, let's start again.
Yes.
But you know what? Walt said it all started with Mouse.
Yes.
But he also said it's just the beginning.
It is just
and I
the
know Disney is so fabulous. They're gonna find a way to top this sometime in the future, but not for a while.
This is definitely just the beginning of our celebration, as we will continue to celebrate the 100 years throughout the year.
Right.
So we invite guests to come and visit us multiple times, as they will be able to see a different show from each of the locations and experience a different feeling just with this one show alone.
Oh, it's fabulous. If you come to Disneyland and you don't stay for the nighttime spectacular, you're really missing something amazing. But thank you so much for talking to us. And
perfect time, and we welcome you back to see the different side.
I will be back. Are you kidding? This is my favorite. So as you can see, there's a lot going on and plenty of things to do, see, and eat. Definitely try their food. It's fabulous. And I do have to admit, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is now my favorite attraction at Disneyland. I also have to admit, and you saw it with your own eyes, Wondrous Journey, the nighttime spectacular, is spectacular. It is the best nighttime show they have ever done, and it is well worth the trip to Disneyland. So enjoy the 100 Years of Wonder with Mickey and all his friends at Disneyland Resort.
With over 30 years of experience in real estate and the mortgage industry, Darlene Mays provides knowledge and expert guidance to clients looking to buy or sell a home. Serving clients throughout South Orange County, Darlene specializes in the senior community of Laguna Woods Village. Darlene works with her clients to ensure the highest level of service, from the beginning of the process right down to the closing table. If you are looking to buy or sell, who you work with really does matter. Call Darlene Mays today.